Hi, Nathan Jones with Nathan Jones Law here. Today I wanted to talk to you about probate and how to avoid it. So I commonly get asked, what is probate? Probate is quite simply just a court process where assets are collected after someone passes away and then typically liquidated and then distributed to beneficiaries under a will, if you have one, or to your heirs at law under some statutes that are laid out to say who your heirs are if you didn't do a will. That all sounds well and good. However, there are a lot of downsides to probate too. So the downsides include time and cost. In Missouri, a typical probate estate might take somewhere between 9 months and 18 months, depending on what exactly is happening with the estate. You can't really go much faster than that because the timeline is laid out by Missouri law. The other downside is the cost. A typical Missouri estate, it's not uncommon at all for it to be tens of thousands of dollars. So let's say you have 2 or 3 adult kids and you've got a house and a few bank accounts, some life insurance and a retirement account. Pretty common estate. Should it really take a year and $15,000 to get your stuff down to your kids equally? No, it really shouldn't. Probate serves a purpose. It's there to make sure that things go where people would probably want them to go if they didn't do any planning. But for people who take a little bit of time to do that planning, well, you get to avoid probate. So how exactly do you avoid probate? Well, there are 2 major ways to avoid probate. The first one is by making sure that you have updated beneficiaries on all of your assets. The second one is by doing a trust. So if you update all of your beneficiaries on your bank accounts, on your house, and on your cars, that's a good way of avoiding probate. It's a shortcut, which means it has limitations. So if you have a really complicated estate or a very large estate, or you have young beneficiaries or beneficiaries that have disabilities, or maybe they can't receive money because they're on certain state benefits or money just slips through their fingertips like sand, well then that shortcut might not be appropriate for you. A trust might be the right thing for you. So to decide, do I need to do complex planning? Do I need to do a trust, or can I utilize some shortcuts by naming beneficiaries on my assets? Really what you need to do is you need to sit down with a good estate planning attorney who can talk it out with you. Talk to you about what assets do you have? Who are your beneficiaries? What do you want to see happen with those things? And then can recommend to you the best way to plan your estate so that you can avoid probate and also make sure that you're leaving your assets to your beneficiaries in the best way possible. That's all called estate planning. I previously did a video on what is estate planning, so if you have questions about that, you can certainly watch it, or give me a call, set up an appointment, and let's sit down and talk it out. If you have any questions or you do want to sit down and have a conversation, you can visit my website, which is nathanjoneslaw.com, or give me a call. Thanks a lot.